There are two different sayings about 40 that has actually lived through the ages. The first one says that a fool at 40 is a fool forever, while the second one says that life begins at 40. Now you understand that these are two different statements, two different philosophies, and two different views about life. The first one actually says that age confirms your mistakes. That if you stay misaligned long enough in a particular path, then it's most likely going to remain permanent. It actually tells you that at the stage where you are today, that you can't begin to make alterations and alignment or adjustments in your life. It tells you about finality. It tells you that it's fixed, and it tells you that it is finished. While the second mindset sees 40, 50, or even 60 not as a verdict, but actually as a vintage point. Now it says that right now at the age you are, you have more experience, you are more aware that you actually have better choices to make, and you have better context to make those choices. Now here is the truth. Some people, as they are getting older, get more rigid, while other people, while they are getting older, they get more refined. What is the difference? The difference is not time. The difference is hesitation and being able to know what side to go. It all begins with your mindset. The reason is because time doesn't trap anybody. It is your unwillingness to make the change that is required. That is what actually traps people. Now, there is a powerful difference between being late and being unwilling or being undecided in life. So some people are stuck in life not because of age or because life has blocked them. No, they are stuck in life because they paused, and they've successfully convinced themselves that that pause literally means that it is all over. But the truth is that it is not. And when people feel that it's all over like that, they stop making decisions, they stop making adjustments, they stop following growth and the process of growth. Many adults today have told themselves a silent lie that it is too late for them. Too late to switch careers, too late for them to build anything new, too late to correct their mistakes, too late to reposition themselves. But I want to ask you this evening, what if it is not too late? What if you are not behind schedule? What if all that is standing between you of today and the you of tomorrow is hesitation? There are two reasons people get stuck in a misaligned state. The very first one is the myth of starting all over again. Most people fear realignment because they believe that it means that they're going to be starting all over again and losing everything. But growth rarely will erase everything about your life completely. No, it just asks you for repositioning. And repositioning doesn't mean that you're starting from zero. No, what it means is that you're adjusting what already exists. Remember that you are not empty-handed at the stage of life where you are today. You have gathered a lot of experiences. You have learned skills. You have gotten some lessons. You have some scars that made you wiser. And you have built some network. You are also more aware than you used to be before. For instance, someone who is starting life afresh at 40 can never be the same as someone who is starting life afresh at 20. Someone who is starting life after a failure cannot be compared to someone who is starting life without meeting any form of wisdom or without any form of experience. Right? So you are not going back to the beginning. No, you are actually going forward with context, with experience, with the things that you have already learned. So most hesitations come from misunderstanding of the move that life is asking you for. That move is not for total demolition. That move is actually for a redesign, for a realignment. The second reason why people get stuck in the position where they are, even though they are misaligned, is because of pride and perception. Now, the fear of looking inconsistent. I'm sure you've met people who are very misaligned, but they stay there not because they believe it is right, but because they fear that people will begin to perceive them as being inconsistent. The reason is because they are already known for something. They've built an identity around a particular thing, and they have actually been known for one particular thing. And then right now, growth is now asking them for adjustment, for a little bit different from who they are today. And because of that, they are in a crossroad. Why? Because there's pride in their ears whispering to them and asking them, what would people think about this growth that you want to bring in your life? But the truth is that there's no growth without a visible shift that is required of you. No growth can happen without a visible shift. That shift might actually be a change in direction. It can actually be an update in your thinking. It could be for you to leave the space that you occupy or the space that has defined you. But in that particular confusion, you begin to ask yourself, what do people think? And even when you tell people about it, that I want to make this change, I want to take this step forward, they begin to say, but I thought you said this is what you love. I thought you said this is what you want to do. I thought you said this is what makes you come alive. They begin to ask those questions, and those questions truly can be very discomforting. But remember that discomfort is temporary. There is one that is permanent, and that is the discomfort of regret, the discomfort of not making that decision, of not doing that path that your heart yearns for. That discomfort is the one that settles, is the one that is permanent, is always there. I want you to remember that consistency is admirable, but it is when you are aligned, that's when consistency becomes admirable. When you are misaligned, you will see that you will continue getting derailed from who you are actually meant to become. People stay long in their jobs, stay long in a relationship, in an identity, or even with a habit, not because they feel it is right, but because it is now familiar. But there is something wrong about familiarity. Familiarity can actually become a prison when you don't understand it to be that you're just comfortable, that is just a comfort zone. When you see or misunderstand it to be that you are now in destiny or in purpose. Purpose can actually be unfamiliar, more especially when you did not discover it on time. So familiarity should not be the yardstick with which you measure that you are in destiny or that you are in purpose. Now, what is the danger of being stuck? Being stuck sometimes feels very safe. You feel that you are okay with it. But misalignment doesn't announce itself immediately. It compounds silently. If you know an adjustment that you need to do and you delay it, you will begin to realize that frustration will begin to grow. Your confidence will begin to shrink. Resentment will build, and then your energy will begin to leak. The cost of waiting is never loud. It is like a gradual erosion that keeps wearing and tearing off surfaces silently. And that is the danger with it, because you wouldn't even know the wears and tears that are happening until at some point when it dawns on you that you've wasted time, that you would have made the decision earlier than you are. Now, time does not freeze while you hesitate. That's another problem. It compounds whatever direction you're facing. Imagine that you're supposed to go in the left-hand side, but you're going in the right-hand side. You realize that you are on the wrong path, but you're delaying and hesitating. Because of passage of time, you will realize that you're still going in that direction. Not the right direction, but away from the right direction. That is the danger of being stuck in where you are not meant to be. Now, if you are misaligned and you wait, you are not actually waiting where you are standing. No, you are going further away from who you are meant to be. When you delay clarity, when you are aware of what you're supposed to be doing and you delay doing it, do you know what you're doing? You are attacking the courage with which you would have achieved that thing. There are lots of things that will come in life and they are daunting. They are things that are intimidating. But the courage with which to do it requires that you act fast, that you move immediately. Because for every minute you waste, you destroy the courage that would have helped you to achieve it. So, in conclusion, you are not too late, my brother. You are just informed. You are not starting from zero, my sister. You are starting from experience. You are not stuck. The truth is that you have delayed and you're hesitating. And most times when you hesitate like that, it looks as if you're just being neutral, as if you're standing in a place, but you are never standing in a place. Growth may demand that you look different. Please indulge it today. It is okay to look different from who you are today. One of the things that makes a snake live longer is because at some point they shade their skin. What helps an eagle to live long and fly high is because at some point they go into the rock and destroy their beak, destroy all their nails, and begin to grow a new one. Remove all their feathers and grow new one. That is what renews them. That's what makes them become new. So at any point you find out that you are misaligned, that you are not in the calling that you have for your life, please begin an adjustment immediately. That adjustment might make you lose some applause. It could make you lose your comfort zone. It could even make you lose the old version of who you are. Accept it, embrace it, because it is part of the process. And be rest assured that you are actually gaining alignment. Growth will require that you look different, and sometimes it is discomforting. But if you refuse to follow that growth and you want to remain the way you are, there's another discomfort that comes. It is called the discomfort of regret. So today, I want you to make a decision. Make up your mind. Which of the discomforts you prefer? Is it the discomfort of the growth and people saying that you are different, or the discomfort of regret that will follow? So decide today which of the discomforts that you will follow, because it's never too late for you to adjust. That adjustment is just waiting for your decision. This has been Ace with Oqui, the Wealth Maestro. I want you to join me on all social media platforms at Oqui W Maestro. Let's continue to interact and continue to seek the path that would deliver to us clear excellence. God bless you.